Hi guys, welcome back. Gosh, I'm so sorry it's been so long, but just a little thing happened called having a baby. He's now 6 weeks old, but I'm back. I missed you guys. I can't wait to share some holiday videos with you. This video is going to be even cooler than any other one. Why? Because I'm going to include a hidden code. So for the first 20 people that use it, you are going to get a free Wolf White, okay? So this is a 30-gram Wolf White. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hide a code. So that means you have to follow, pay attention, watch the whole video. And when you see the little code come across the bottom, then you can use that on the Silly Farm website and collect your free Wolf White. So get it while it lasts, and I hope you enjoy. I just want to have a little bit more fun with our video. So thanks for joining me. I hope everybody is having a great holiday season. And on Tuesday, December 16th, if you are local to Silly Farm in the South Florida area, come on over. We're having a holiday jam, and we want to see you there. So check our website and our Facebook for all that info. Now, please do not mind me, being that I'm a new mother with very little sleep and still working around the clock. I didn't comb my hair today, so forgive me for this crazy look, but Leah is back in the building, and we're going to get started on her. So the internet just inspires me, and I love seeing all these forums and these Facebook forums with different holiday posts, and they really get me in the mood to want to paint, being that I haven't been painting for a couple of weeks. So I'm going to show you guys a design that was inspired by Art Faces by Luce, and you'll see the picture that it's inspired by, and also Debbie Gervin from Australia, and you guys inspire me to create these designs, so I hope you enjoy. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down a base using my sponge. You normally see me using Rainbow Cakes, which is fine to do too, but I'm going to put down each color. This is just a half sponge, and I'm first going to load it up with a little bit of my Fab Gold. I love the Fab Gold, really a nice soft gold, looks good on all skin tones, good blending color. So I'm going to have her close her eyes, and I'm just going to start off by kind of just putting in that gold. I'm going to bring it right underneath her eye too. So kind of going to go in this direction, flowing around it. So now that I've placed my gold kind of in this direction, the next color that I'm going to pull up or put in, for that matter, is I'm going to go from a gold to a light green and then kind of my emerald green. So I'm picking up, I think this is my Poison Green by Fab, and just loading up my sponge, and then again just going to come up here, sponge it in right there to blend it into that side, and the same thing on this side, just kind of pouncing it in. If you want to, you can always go back in with the gold to kind of blend it in some more. And then the last color that I'm going to pick up is one of my favorite colors in the Fab line. See how much I love it? I've used most of it. This is my emerald green, and it is just awesome, this color. So I'm just going to, again, just tap it right on those edges there. And again, if you want to go in, make that blend a little softer, just kind of pick up your light green again and blend it. And the same thing on this side as well. So I'm going to start off here, and you want to make sure that your paint is dry whenever you're going to go over it with go over a darker color with white. So you want to make sure that dries. Luckily for me, it dries really well when I'm in the studio. So I'm going to start off by making my little snowman face, kind of a big round blob for the face, and then I'll make another big round blob for the body. And then I'm going to create his little arm coming out, and then one up here too. So I try to create all of my white first so that I don't have to switch back and forth and clean my brush as much. Then the next thing that I'm going to do is picking up my favorite brush, the Low Cornell Gold Grip brush, which hopefully many of you took advantage of getting a free set of these brushes during Black Friday specials here shopping at Silly Farm. And if you want to know more about specials and savings, make sure that you join us on Facebook so that you can stay in touch, find out special offers and coupons. So that's sillyfarm.com. So picking up a little bit of my Rage Red from the Fab line, I'm going to start building my snowman. Now, this is something that was inspired, like I said, by Debbie Gervin. I believe she's from, and I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong, from Australia, but I love that she did a snowman using a red nose instead of the carrot nose, just to kind of give it a little spin. And I'll make his buttons, and then also his scarf, just kind of flowing around the shape of the eye. So I'm going to have it curl up a little bit there, make it a little bit thicker, give him some mittens on both sides. And then we're going to turn a little bit this way, his hat also flowing. And the reason I'm having this hat kind of flowing is because I wanted that to help me follow the shape of the rest of the design. So once you have your snowman kind of done, now we can start building the rest of the design and the rest of the shapes around it. Now I'm also going to be using a snowflake stencil. These are very popular this time of year, not only because of Frozen, but because just snowflakes makes them a lot easier. This is the Pink Power one. They come in from all different brands, from Tap, from Badass, from Silly Farm. So make sure that you have one handy this holiday season. So now I'm switching over to my Wolf White. I love the Wolf White, as you guys know, for line work. To me, it is one of the best whites because it just keeps on staying white. And it's nice and opaque too. So I'm just loading up my white. And see, what I did on this design is, if you notice, this shape of this mask comes up and around like this. So I'm going to just simply follow that. So I'm going to start off here, and I'm going to come down, and I'm going to curl just like that. And then I'm going to bring some teardrops into it. And then I'm going to start on this side so that I can start connecting. So I come down and swirl to start it off under. And then I'm going to bring in my teardrops just like that. And then from this side, I'm going to swirl back in and bring in my teardrops just to connect. And then I'm going to come off of here, and end it on a nice thin line. So once you have the shape of your mask, now you can start using your stencil to fill in areas, add a little bit of snowflakes all around. So inside of this section right here, I can add a little snowflake right there. I can add some dots just to appear like it's snowing on both sides. And when you make your clusters of dots, again, you press harder for bigger dots, and smaller, just kind of tap it in for the smaller ones. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of blue. This is a light blue. I believe this is the Magic Blue by Fab. And I'm just going to use it to create a few little highlights on both my teardrops, raindrops. I don't know what is going on with my brain. I'm not pregnant anymore, so I can't use the excuse of pregnancy brain. I'm also going to be using my BAM stencil. This is one of the BAM stencils that is of the Snowflake collection. And then I'm also going to be using my Pink Power one. So you'll load up your sponge with a little bit of white. You'll make sure that it's not too wet so that it doesn't bleed underneath it. And then I can pick whichever one fits the best right in the middle. So I'm going to just kind of hold it on the bridge of her nose, tap it in just like that. So you see I have that really nice snowflake right inside of there. And then on my Pink Power stencil, there's a little bit of a smaller snowflake. So I'm going to add that one in there, kind of hold it right inside of there, turn her on this side, just add a few little ones right there, maybe right there. Just like that, to kind of bring it all together. And there's even a really tiny snowflake. So I can add one right there just by holding it, maybe right there as well, to just make a little happy face. And then I love these eyes that I saw on Debbie's snowman. So you just make these little half circles, and you make a little line underneath it so that it's almost like it's smiling. And I know it's so hard to see sometimes on camera, which makes me upset, but you guys will get the gist of it. So I'm just kind of giving it a little bit of a black definition outline. And I'm gonna, once this black dries, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna add a little bit of a white. What?
Well, I said glitter.
Oh, glitter too. There is no way I'm forgetting about glitter. So I'm just going in and adding a little bit of black to make any of my white stand out, kind of give it that pop that sometimes it needs. Not always, but there are certain times. And notice when I want to go light on the white, you see my brush really straight, so that I'm not getting the full extent of my brush and it's not laying down. All right, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of this red with my Filbert brush. To me, this is the best brush for lips. Sorry if I'm spilling anything, but you see that curve on the tip? So I'm going to start off, but for me, it works out amazing to just kind of highlight her lips and to hit those curves that you see there, like right in the middle. And she has the most beautiful lips ever. So even red looks amazing on her. Look what that does. Like, to me, red is beyond amazing. So
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm also going to pick up a little bit of this gold. Just hit it right in the middle. Give it a little bit of a pop.
Color.
Yep. And then red glitter. Hello, hello. So just kind of tap it on there. Make it pop. Glitter doesn't always last forever on the lips. If you want it to last a little bit longer, all you have to do is put down a little bit of Vaseline first. Okay, so I'm almost done, guys. Then taking my favorite white fairy dust, I still use my finger to apply it. Going to just tap it definitely in these areas because nothing says winter like a little sparkle. Kind of dragging it right there on my little snowman. Right inside of there as well. And then last but not least, this part should be dry by this point. So I'm going to pick up a little bit more white and just dot right inside of my the eyes right there to make them stand out. Maybe add a little bit of a hello on his nose. And so I want to thank you guys for joining me for a super fast, inspired by some amazing artists out there. If you look, you can see this happy little jolly snowman. And then, like I said, it just keeps her eyes kind of open, fast, easy, good for those people who struggle with the direction of your teardrops. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have the best holiday season. Make sure you stay tuned. Make sure that you're checking throughout the video so that you see that code so you can grab your free Wolf White. So I want to say thank you to everybody. Make sure you check us out on Facebook. Follow me on Paint Me Green. Tune in December 15th for a live class from one of the best. She is such a true gem. Wait till you guys get to see her spirit in action, Melissa Munn. So thanks for joining us. Happy holidays.